My appearance isn't very pretty. My name is Jessica Faith Ann Morgan Grubb, which actually isn't Morgan, it's Organ. I've had problems probable since 2012, which is the year after I had been let out of a medical facility that I was court ordered to stay in 2011 to 2012, approximating between the months of April until June. Um, and I just woke up today. This date is January 2026. It is the seventh date now, and for some reason, I've had this idea, whether it be true or false, that there have been lawsuits with my name with no payout to the victim, it'd be myself. Um, this may just be complete conspiracy. However, why is it I'd ever think of it if there wasn't a grain of truth to it or something? Um, I've been without a residence since 2023. I had some time where I was living in my car, which I had videos of on another YouTube channel, which I haven't been able to access since my phone has been confiscated. Other phones have been stolen. My bag had been stolen, cut off of myself, and taken with my identification card in it and my state driver's license card in it. I've been asked if people may take my identity. I've been asked if people uh, if I've been denied employment. There's been no exact explanation of why. I've had problems with being wrongfully prosecuted from state law here in Honolulu, Oahu of Hawaii. Um, and for some reason today I woke up thinking that there's been fraudulent activity associated of my name, of victim pay that was supposed to be to me. I've had problems with loud auditory situations that have tried to cover myself while I'm talking. And as frightening as it is to think about, which probably most people don't want to, or at least people who don't want to focus of the problems of the world and work. Um, I've I've been sleeping out since at least September of 2025, um, since I was exited out of a shelter, and that was in 2024, December 18th, after being set free from custody of the state of Hawaii, County and City Honolulu of Oahu. I was wrongfully detained. I was wrongfully prosecuted. There was a failure to bring me to court, and now I haven't been able to go to work because I lack the ability to be able to bathe and go to work and obtain cloths to be able to be presentable at work. Um, the reason for this video is that I want to make certain that people are aware that myself isn't dead. I had signed a death and accidental dismemberment form for an employer with Altrez um, company, and that employment was ended in 2023 after near to 12 months of employed status there. It was voluntary. I was getting client complaints there, and because of previous employment situations where I was an employee, client complaints caused me to get a lack of employee status because employers decided that I was to be put out. The strangest thing about that situation is that that particular client wasn't somebody who visited very much in the 12 months that I was there, of Hispanic descent, and was had only gone to that place a first time ever, and I was getting a complaint about it because I didn't feel comfortable. Um, and it wasn't that I wasn't comfortable. It's something about the transaction made me feel strange, of a happy to help you employee to a very suspicious, sexually harassed, and he didn't put his hands on me. However, I didn't feel as if I was working, and it went beyond the barrier of working. Since then, I've decided I'm going to put this video up to show that I am a living creature. Myself isn't dead. Um, all of my vital documents has been stolen in a white van with a man, as if it's a big, huge conspiracy to stop victim payments that were collected from somebody else, is allocated of the decisions of the lawyers. with good faith that they'd be carrying or at least sending the payments to the victim myself. If this be true or this isn't, I have yet to learn because of the big, huge covering of it and trying to deny it based on the fact that it was ever work that they had completed and it wasn't work that I had completed, which has been an ongoing stipulation for at least a few months.